Halliwell Properties, Premier Partner of the Rupertswood Football Netball Club.
Okay, welcome to Reboot of the Tank. Todd Podolczak here, interviewing the Snr Coach Nick Ash. Ashy, just this week leading up to the grand final, fortunate enough to have 7 out of 7 sides playing off for the Cups. Just tell us a little bit about the senior preparation for the week.
Thanks, Dill. Yeah, the senior preparation's been pretty faultless, I guess you could say. Trained last Tuesday and Thursday, had a run around on Saturday, and then headed up to Romsey to watch Diggers and Wallen in the seniors, and obviously in the reserves we also watched Diggers and Wallen take part out there. So the preparation's been really good. We'll train again tonight and train again on Friday and do selection from there. It's good to this time of year to have a healthy fit list as well, which is always a great positive for both seniors, reserves and 19s. There's a couple in the reserves who are probably have to do fitness tests probably on Friday, but other than that we're pretty much a clean bill of health, and to have all 7 sides in the grand finals I think is a magnificent effort by a club. I'm not too sure if it's been done before, but obviously to have 7 in there, you want to go out there and make sure we get the job done, and all 7 be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, beautiful. Just touching on the selection on that, obviously got the hardest job this week. As you said, we've got a healthy list. Just go through who's going to be a part of the selection and the choices as well.
Yeah, obviously we've got the 22 we took on Diggers at Sunbury 2 weeks ago, who obviously be definitely right in the mix, and then we've also got obviously we had Keegan Guy and Alex McConville missed out on that 22 but played the previous week in the final, and we've also got a couple of the Cannons boys and Jake Sutton and Jackson Cardillo back this week as well. I think Axe has got a bit of a quad issue at the moment, I think a bit of a corky, so we'll have to go through a test to make sure he gets over that. But probably about 26 players I think at the moment we're narrowed the senior squad down to, and just making the right moves and looking at matchups and looking at who Wallen select as well to see who we're going with.
Obviously, yeah, we got Wallen this week. There's going to be some tough matchups. Is there anything that any matchups that sort of stand out to you at the moment early in the week?
Yeah, watching Wallen on the weekend, obviously they're a side who's probably running on momentum a lot. They've had 3 fantastic final wins. So matchup wise, I think if you look at the year, I think Perry's kicked over 100 goals for the year, so obviously you're going to have to try and stop the supply getting down to him, and then obviously stop him if the ball does get down to him as well. So obviously we've got Nash and Fridge and Paddy Scanlon, Damon, all those type of blokes down back, which make sure they get the right matchup down there. If it's not working, we've got plenty of avenues to go to, and I'm sure they'll get the right matchup come Sunday. Through the midfield, they've got a pretty good midfield. They've got Tang, who's on a North Melbourne VFL listed player, new to Wallen this year, pretty quick, pretty agile, not a bad kick. Got Ricky and Benny Schraven who go through the midfield and play a little bit up forward as well. They're pretty even spread again, like probably every single line, back, mids and forwards. They're pretty even across the board, Wallen. So we'll look a little bit more into that tonight on selection when we sit down after tonight and try and narrow our squad down from 26 hopefully to 22. But matchup wise, we'll go through that tonight.
Beautiful, mate. Sounds good, and we'll see how we go during the week, and good luck.
Yeah, can't wait.
Beautiful.
Morfab Engineering, Platinum Partner of the Rupertswood Football Netball Club.
Okay, so now we're here with the Reserves League B and F winner, Dean Halliwell. Dino, welcome to the Tank.
Thanks, Dill. How you going?
Yeah, good, mate. First of all, start of the year, you were overseas, correct?
Yeah, I was over in India actually. So yeah, over there, experiencing that part of the world, very very different, and eating a lot of curry and that sort of stuff. And then came back 3 weeks into the season, a little bit unfit, and then just started playing footy and just getting back into the swing of things.
Oh, beautiful, mate. So in the end, how many votes did you win by? In the end?
2 votes. I believe.
2 votes?
Yeah, 2.
So with that being said, do you know how many best on grounds you stole from a few of the boys like Jaden Bailey and all that?
I know one in particular I got because they only read out the last few. So I managed to sneak in right at the end. I got a best on against Melton, which I think sort of put me above everyone else, and then I managed to hold out just at the end there.
Beautiful. Just touching on this weekend coming, we obviously got the big Reserves Grand Final starting at 12 o'clock.
Yep.
And up against Wallen, who have been pretty good in the twos the past couple of years. I think they've been runner-up following the past 2 seasons. Just tell us a little bit about their preparation this week. Obviously, it's the first reserves grand final for Rupo in the RDFNL. Just tell us a bit about the preparation and the boys, how they prepare this week.
Sure. So try not to stray too far out of the usual. I mean, we've been preparing well, I think, as a group anyway. So what we normally like to do is have a pretty light session on Thursday. We go through how we want to sort of play on the weekend. Myself personally, I've been going through for a few extra kicks. I went for one on the Friday before last game, so that was good, just to get a little bit of freshness into the legs and just making sure I'm feeling good and stuff like that. So other than that, just a pretty normal week. It's just another game of footy. So we played well last time. I think the big ground, we're a good, strong, fit team. So just making sure that we've got fresh legs ready to go, I think is the best way we can go about it.
Beautiful. Oh mate, good luck, and hopefully before the grand final this week you pop down to our sponsor, Hair House Warehouse, and get a lovely trim.
Yeah, I think I might need one, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Joining us now is the president of the Rupo Footy Club, Brad Petramanico. Welcome, mate.
Dills, how are we?
Yeah, pretty good. So pretty big week for the club this week. 7 out of 7 grades are playing in the grand final this week. Just tell us a little bit about the preparation off the field.
It's been a long 12 months. We pretty much started first week in November. Pretty much got what we wanted football-wise and netball-wise. And pretty much the girls and the boys and the fellas, they put the show on week in, week out. Pre-season went very well. Dropped a few games along the way, but behind the scenes, the committee have committed fully this year to the football and netball. 7 from 7. I couldn't be a prouder president. The committee are wrapped. All the members are wrapped. One more day, and hopefully the silverware can all come home.
That's it, beautiful, mate. Just touching on the netball side of things. Finally got 4 out of 4 for them as well. I know the 19s, their C grade and B grade have been up there the past couple of years, but this year for first, the A grade's going to be playing off in the big dance. Just tell us about them and their journey.
Yeah, so A grade, I would say we're written off, but they were hoping to finish in the top 4, maybe about 4th. So they've surprised everyone, the league and ourselves. I think they've surprised themselves as well, finishing on top, undefeated. It's great to see them on grand final day, and I reckon I'll give them a red hot tip against Macedon. C grades, they're the local girls. The girls have a bit of fun. It's good to see them get in the grand final. They've got a tough encounter against Diggers. But 19 and B grades, I won't preempt, but I think they should go all the way and keep their winning record going.
Beautiful, mate. Just tell us about what's going to happen after the grand finals. So after the senior game's done, what's the plan?
Yeah, so hopefully netball can all hang around and watch the footballers, and the footballers can get over there early enough to watch the netball. 5 o'clock, 5:30, Vice President and President will come down, open up the rooms. Got a live band playing Sunday night. Bar will be open from 5:30 till midnight. Finger food supplied by the club. And just should be a really, really big night to celebrate, win, lose or draw. Just for the success the club's had all year. All the efforts everyone's put in. We can celebrate and enjoy, and yeah, I'll be the first one to say hopefully 7. Simple as that. It'll be just a really big day to celebrate, and it's what the club needs. And if we can win the senior footy flag, it's let's go back to back.
Yeah. Why not? Other than that, speaking of back to back, you've been president for a couple of years. We'll be going again next year.
Yeah, this is my 3rd year. Next year's my 4th year, and as long as everyone still loves me, I'm not going anywhere for the next sort of 2 to 6 years. I've got a few things up my sleeve I want to get done around the club. Electronic scoreboard will happen over Christmas. Working on the lights hopefully for next year. Get a bit more money in the bank, and I want to see the club to just grow bigger and bigger, netball and football. Who knows where we'll be in 2 years' time, whether we're still in the RDNFL. Could be somewhere else, we'll just see what happens. But back to back for netball, football, and let's set the dynasty and start it as of 2019.
Beautiful, mate. Well, that's about it, and hopefully we get 7 out of 7 on the weekend.
Exactly right. Thank you, and good luck to everyone.
Cheers.
Pinnacle Print Group, platinum partner of the Rupertswood Football Netball Club.
Okay, we've been pretty privileged this year to have not 1 but 2 League B and F winners. Currently got Matty Jinkins, Charles Watson medalist. So welcome to the tank.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Just tell us a little bit about your year as a whole, mate, through the seniors and the 19s.
I played the first 3 in the seniors, and then I went away, unfortunately. And then I played the rest of the 19s, and we had a good year. And I played some good footy, so it's not bad.
That's good, mate. Just tell us about where did you go away?
I went to Groove in the Move Festival.
Through the road.
When you go? That's right.
Yeah, I think a few of them went that weekend, didn't they?
Yeah, a few of us, yeah. Unfortunately.
Oh, well, I guess it worked out in the end, didn't it?
Yeah.
The lead DNF, mate.
Yeah.
Just tell us this week who you got.
Wood End Tasket.
So have you versed them in a grand final before or not?
No, I'm not in the grand final, no.
So how have you gone the past occasions you've versed them during the season?
Well, the first time we played them with 17 players in the slop here, so it was a bit of a if game, but played them the other week and it was a pretty good game for us. So yeah.
Beautiful, mate. Just tell us about your preparation for the week. What meals or what routines are you going to do this week? Are you going to change your style up or are you going to go something different?
Nah, probably the KFC on the Friday night.
Selection?
Yeah, after selection as always. And then same old.
Beautiful. Now we've got a Sunday. It's a Sunday game, so Saturday night. Are you going to change up your style for a Saturday night or not?
No, I'll change it up. I'll be with the missus probably. Yeah. Staying in and
watch a movie.
Watch a movie and yeah, it should be a good night.
Yeah, beautiful, mate. Just tell us about, we've got a few boys coming in this week from the Cannons, alright? They might be involved in the 19s as well. Just tell them a little bit. Just tell us a little bit about them 2 boys.
Well, it was Jackson Cardillo and Jake Sutton. Probably Cardillo probably come back to us. Haven't played seniors all years. Had a good year. And Jake Sutton probably playing the ones. I think that's what we're all thinking. And yeah, 2 good forwards. So it'd be good to have them back in.
Beautiful. Obviously you got Wood End this weekend, so there's going to be some key matchups. Where will you look to play and maybe who against?
Probably midfield, probably switching half back maybe. Lockie Randall Hewitt usually comes to me a few times in the midfield. Jeff Fox, the league runners up, he'll be in the midfield, so it'll be good. So yeah, just a few of them, yeah, key players.
Beautiful, mate. The coach, obviously this week, have they said anything different or have given any advice about how to play grand finals at the moment?
No, I think everyone that Rupo probably knows how to play grand final. But no, it's just the same as every game. Just to play to win.
Beautiful, mate. Well, good luck for the weekend and hopefully we bring it home.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm here with Rupee Stalwart from the 09 flag that still remains a part of the senior team. Todd Podolczak, welcome to the show, mate.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Just tell us about that 09 flag, actually, because it's the 10-year reunion this year. So just tell us a little bit about that, mate.
Yeah, it was a good year. We had a pretty strong team all year. Yeah, I can't remember how many games we lost for the year, but yeah, got to the grand final day at St Bernard's. It was a pretty warm day, and yeah, ended up getting up and pantsing them. So
yeah. Just how old were you then?
18, mate.
So how old are you now?
28.
28. So 10 years. Yeah.
10 years, mate.
Yeah, that's about it. So obviously you've pretty much played everywhere in the team, in the senior team over the years. You've played a bit of forward, bit of mid, bit of back. Where will you be lining up on the weekend, do you reckon?
I'd say probably starting half back, but yeah, don't know what Ashley's got in store for us. So me and Luke, might be doing a bit of a swap. So
yeah. So you played a bit of backline this year. It's a bit different compared to the other 2 years where you've played mainly full forward. All right. Is that because you've got a bit more sloppy and you need a bit run, or is it a bit of form?
Yeah, I reckon that's where I started my senior career. So that's where I'm going to finish it in the back line. And sloppy.
Fair enough. Yeah, I agree with that too. Obviously leading into the week, any preparation or routines that you're going to stick to, or that you might change up?
Yeah, always get me lamb wood-fired pizza Saturday night before the game. Subway before the game, and then that's about it really. Just drink plenty of water.
That's it, mate. It's going to be a pretty warm day on Sunday, hopefully, and fast deck for us. So, better drink up all the water.
You ripper.
That's it. All right, thank you.